issue. There are over 70 labor organizations that have endorsed this historic march. And I'm going to start listing a few, and then we'll have some speakers. Adhikar, AFT Local 2026, Blue Alliance, Brand Workers, Civil Service Employees Association, New York State AFSCME, Civil Service Employees Association Region 2 AFSCME, Council for AFSCME, Connecticut State Council of Machinists, Connecticut American Federation of Teachers, Connecticut Education Association, Connecticut State AFL-CIO, Connecticut State Council, SEIU. Those are just a few, and I'll be reading more as we proceed. Climate change is having a devastating impact on working families. We're at a key moment. Scientists warn us that global warming is spiraling out of control. Hurricanes, rising sea levels, extreme weather have now touched millions of people around the world, threatening water, food supply, and habitat of large parts of our planet. There's no time to keep kicking the can down the road. We need immediate action now. It's our communities that are on the front line. It's our communities that are getting hit hardest by climate change. It's our working class people, indigenous communities, and communities of color that are the first and most impacted by the storms, the flooding, and the drought. So I'm going to introduce a few of our great leaders here today to talk about this with us. First up, Chris Shelton from the Vice President of Communication Workers District 1, and with him, Sam Kokoza, member of CWA, and Dorothy McLeod from the CWA.
Thank you, Julie. Good morning, sisters and brothers.
Morning.
Come on, I can't hear you. Come on.
Morning.
It's not that early. Let's go. So, every one of you knows why we're here today. And they say that the first way you fix a problem is you have to admit that you have a problem. Well, we all know that there is a problem with climate change and global warming. But the Congress, apparently, of the United States hasn't figured that out yet. Maybe what should have happened is right before Hurricane Sandy, instead of a junket to the Bahamas or wherever the hell they're going this week, the Congress should have been sitting in Rockaway or Bal Harbour or the Jersey Shore or any other, or Staten Island or any other of a number of places where they would have watched people's houses float away because of global warming. Maybe that would have convinced them that we have a problem. Maybe it would have convinced them that they should have released the money for New York and New Jersey for Sandy relief a lot faster than they actually did. But maybe this march will convince them that it's time to wake up and figure out that climate change is here and we have to do something about it. So brothers and sisters, I'm proud to be here today, and a couple of my members that were directly affected. And I have thousands of members who are directly affected, as I'm sure every single union in this crowd had thousands of members who are directly affected by